Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to go through the step-by-step process on how to install a screen protector for the center console screen in your Tesla vehicle. So the one that I'm going to use in this video is this one that I got from Joa. They have a system here that makes it really easy to install these. I always get a little nervous that I'm going to end up with bubbles or dust behind the screen protector. So I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to use this to get things looking good. And if you're interested in getting this particular one, I'll have a link to Joa down in the description. So the first thing that I want to do as soon as I get into my car and shut the door, I want to turn on my HEPA filter, turning on that Bioweapon defense mode, recirculating the air through the car through that HEPA filter to get any dust particles out of the air. The fewer dust particles we have floating around in the air, the better off we're going to be when putting down a screen protector. So I'm going to open up my climate, and then I'm going to turn on the Bioweapon defense mode. And again, we're doing this to get as many of those fine particulates out of the air as we can before installing the screen protector. So we have the instructions on the back here. We're going to clean the screen with the provided alcohol wipe and microfiber cloth. We're going to remove any dust and fine hair substances with the sticker. Then we're going to peel off the backside film, align the frame top to the bottom, and gently place it on the screen. Then we're going to slide and apply pressure to secure the protector in place. Then we're going to gently remove the frame from the screen and then carefully peel off the front film from the screen protector, and then use the included squeegee to squeeze out any air bubbles. Opening up our menu and then display, putting it into screen clean mode. We're going to open up the provided cleaning kit to start the cleaning process. I'm going to take the provided alcohol wipe, open it up, and use that to get any grease or fingerprints, things like that, off of our screen. So I'm going to take that and wipe it over the screen. There's a lot of wet wipes in this kit, so I'm going to do a second one just to be safe, going over it a handful of times to get any grease, fingerprints, any markings off of the screen to get it as clean as possible. Then I'm going to take the microfiber cloth and wipe that over the screen. Then we're going to take the dust absorber and peel that off, and that's going to give us this sticky surface that we can use to get off any hair, dust particles, anything like that that are left over on the screen. And now for the fun part. So we have this alignment kit here to line everything up, but the first thing I need to do is pull off this backside film. So peeling that off, and then make sure that you're aligning the top to the top and the bottom to the bottom. So I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to align the frame and press it into place so it's completely around the edges of the screen. Then we can just take our fingers and slide it along the screen a bit to get it to stick here to our screen. Then we're going to gently remove the aligner, and don't worry too much about having air bubbles on the screen at this point because we're going to work them out with this little tool. But we can take off this protective cover right here. Now we can use the provided squeegee to get out any of these air bubbles that remain. Find different bubbles and try to squeegee those out. And you want to apply firm, slow, steady pressure to push out any air bubbles that remain. They make this thing pretty foolproof to put on. I'm really bad in general at putting on these types of screen protectors, but if we take a look here in the light, it doesn't look like I have any dust or air bubble particles under the screen, so I think we are all good to go. So if you're like me and you're not very good at putting these on, it's definitely worth getting one of these kits that kind of makes it foolproof, aligns everything for you, walks you through the step-by-step process of cleaning the screen, getting off any grease, grime, dust, hair particles with the cleaning options that are in this kit, and then also aligning it up, pushing it down, pushing out any air bubbles. Again, this is one that I got from Joa. I'll post a link to Joa's website down in the description. If you're going to get this one from Joa, make sure you get it for your particular Tesla vehicle because obviously different vehicles are going to have slightly different size screens depending on which Tesla that you have. This one was really easy and straightforward to put on. I'm really happy with the final product. I'm kind of OC with any air bubbles or dust particles or anything that are left under the screen, but this one is crystal clear, good to go, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. And that'll wrap this one up. So I hope this video was helpful walking you through the step-by-step process on how to protect the center screen of your Tesla vehicle. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing to the channel for more Tesla content in the future.